results. Everybody wants results, right? Better results, more results, different results. And the issue is that your true power lies in influencing yourself. But most people are trying to get results by influencing other people, or trying to influence something outside of their control. And you're going to get way more powerful results when you try to influence yourself, or you learn to influence yourself. So when I offer certified high performance coaching, so most of you know I'm a certified high performance coach. And when I offer certified high performance coaching, we have a curriculum, and we spend of the 12 sessions that we have, we spend 2 of them on influence. One is specifically on influence, and one is on persuasion, which is an aspect of influence. And I always ask my clients, who do you need to influence the most? Who in your life do you need to influence? And inevitably, they say myself. And that's a really essential awareness, because what they realize is that it's difficult to persuade themselves to develop new habits and new mindsets that help them get the results that they want, right? So it's really key awareness. And until you learn to influence yourself, you're going to just keep doing what you've done in the past. And if you continue doing it the way you've always done it, you're going to get the same results you've always gotten, right? So to get new results, you need to change. You need to influence yourself to change, right? And then you'll get different results. So every day you're bombarded with all kinds of external influences, like social media and the news, and maybe your parents or your opinions of your friends or your partners, email, all of it. It's easy to forget that the most powerful influence comes from within, because we get so caught up in all this external influence. Now, self-influence, as I would call it, is to harnesses your personal freedom and the power that actually can guide your decisions. It shapes your mind. Self-influence can shape your mindset and ultimately lead you to actions that do indeed get you different results. It transforms your thoughts and your beliefs, and makes them sources of motivation and empowerment. And ultimately, you become someone able to get your desired results because you've learned self-influence. So let's explore the difference just for a minute between influencing yourself and influencing others, since this really is the key to mastering personal growth and getting powerful results. So self-influence refers to the internal process of motivating yourself to take action. The action could be choosing different thoughts. It could be developing new habits. It could be, new habits like changing your diet, or exercise, starting an exercise routine or a morning routine. The new action could be applying for a job, leaving a marriage, any number of things, right? Creating a budget and sticking to it, anything like that. It might also involve choosing a new identity, developing more self-discipline, or upping your commitment to a specific activity or goal. Ultimately, self-influence means influencing yourself. Remember that, influencing yourself to do something, okay? Influencing others is the act of guiding or persuading. Remember, I talked about persuasion, or persuading individuals or groups to adopt ideas, to change perspectives, to to do new things, take on new actions. And to do that, you have to learn. Sorry, I have a bug or something crawling on me. You have to learn how to communicate persuasively and effectively. You have to build trust with people and respect with people. So, this is about relationships also. And you have to understand the social dynamics and what inspires people and motivates people to action. There are a few clear, what I would call distinctions between influencing yourself versus influencing others. For instance, influencing yourself is an internal action, whereas influencing others is an external action. Okay. Also, when you influence yourself, you're solely responsible for for influencing yourself. Influencing someone else requires communication and relationship, like I talked about, respect and trust, so that you can make them want to change. Now, to influence yourself, first you have to recognize that you need to persuade yourself to act, right? And if you can't do that, you won't get results. You won't get the results you want. So that means that you have to develop an awareness of your weaknesses and your inability to act in certain areas. So like my certified high performance coaching clients who say, I need to influence myself. You need this kind of awareness, but in which areas of life it's most important to you. Understanding your motivations also helps, because when you know what drives you to act or to make meaningful change, you can draw on that why and influence yourself. It can also prove helpful to understand why you don't act or change in ways that help you get the results you want. So putting these kind of foundations in place requires self-reflection and personal growth, right? You have to influence yourself to regularly evaluate your thoughts and behaviors, which helps you identify the areas where you need improvement and need self-influence to do things differently. So people always ask me for some tips. So here are a few tips to help you with this. Set aside some regular time for journaling or meditation. And list the areas, number 2, list the areas of your life where you feel stuck. You need to identify them, right? And then journal about what stops you from taking action. Why don't you create what matters to you? Why aren't you getting the results you want? And ask yourself, why do I do whatever it is you do or get the results that you're currently getting that you want to improve on? And what becomes possible if I take a different action, or if I take action at all? And ask yourself some probing questions like, what do I truly want? What beliefs limit me in this area? Why is this result important to me? All of these things help you influence yourself. And you can use all these insights to determine how to best influence yourself. Now, when you influence yourself, you recognize and harness the power of your thoughts and your feelings. You take control of yourself and you stop allowing your mental chatter, if you will, to dictate what you do or don't do and the results you get or don't get. Because, of course, your results are based on what you do or don't do, right? Now, whether you master self-influence, or when you master self-influence, you become the captain of your ship. You steer the vessel rather than letting the currents of life, your emotional state, your negative thinking determine the course of this ship, right? And as a result, you cultivate resilience and you boost your confidence and you align your actions with what really matters to you. And that's when you're going to start to get really powerful results. Now, I want to give you 3 tools to help you influence yourself. They're time tested and they're going to help you develop the ability to influence yourself and get desired results. So the first one is affirmations. Most people think of these as you've probably heard of them. They're simple, they're effective for self-influence. You repeat a short, powerful statement to yourself to reprogram your brain. Yes, it reprograms your brain for positive beliefs and for positive action. As a result of that, these new thoughts and beliefs, they influence how you feel about yourself and your ability to take actions that produce the results you want. They also stop that constant stream of negative thoughts you have on repeat, most of which prevent you from achieving the results that you really want. So for example, if you struggle with self-doubt, an affirmation like "I'm capable and can do it" can help rewire your brain. It's definitely better than saying to yourself something like, "I can't do it and will never succeed. I'll never get the results I want because I can't do it," right? Much better to have an affirmation. Number 2 is visualization. Top athletes and performers and successful individuals worldwide use visualization to create powerful results. There have been many studies done on visualization and its effectiveness. So by imagining yourself taking successful action, you create a mental blueprint that influences your actions and your outcomes, your results. You change your neural pathways so they support your efforts to achieve success or to achieve the results you want. Visualization also reinforces your belief in your capabilities, and it prepares your mind for success. It's like a mental rehearsal. It persuades you that whatever you want to do is actually possible, and in the process, it convinces your brain of the same thing, which is going to make it easier for you to take action and get results. Number 3 is environment. While self-influence is all about internal change, creating an external environment that fosters your growth is essential. It fosters your ability to get the results you want, right? So surround yourself with positive influences, people, resources, social media feeds, whatever it is, and experience that uplift you and inspire you and motivate you to go for what, the results you're wanting to go for. If you want to influence yourself, for example, to stop eating ice cream, don't buy ice cream or, have it in the freezer. This is an issue for me. I need to tell my husband to stop buying the ice cream, except I really want the ice cream. If you want to exercise daily, allot time for this activity. Watch exercise videos or hire a personal trainer. Now, I often sound like a broken record, but I'm going to say it. The most powerful way to influence yourself involves changing your identity, who you're being. Decide to be someone who does whatever is necessary to get the results that you want. Plain and simple. Just be that person. Take on the characteristics, the mindsets, and the habits of someone who would get the results that you desire. Be that person right now. For instance, if publishing a book is your desired result, be a writer. It's just writing a blog post about this for my writers. Better yet, be a published writer. What mindsets or habits would that person have, would a published writer have? Adopt that mindset and those habits, and you're going to get the results you want. You don't need to influence yourself at that point because you naturally do those things. Why? Because it's who you are. You're a writer. And you're not only that, you're a published author. And so you're someone who has the mindsets and habits to get the results that you want, achieve the goals that you want. The key is to really influence yourself, to change who you're being. You have to influence yourself to change who you're being, because if you're not getting the results you want and desire, then you're not being someone who can get them, right? Let's say you want to influence yourself to get up early in the morning. Choose to be an early riser. What does an early riser do? They may go to bed early. They set the alarm maybe for 6 a.m. or 5 a.m., whatever it is, and they get out of bed when the alarm rings. Also, an early riser tells themselves, I am an early riser. That is their identity. I am someone who gets up early. I'm an early riser, and they don't ever question if they will get up early. There's no need to debate the issue. Am I getting up early or am I not getting up early? Why? Because the decision was already made when they chose to be an early riser. So they get up early consistently because it's just who they are. So your first point of influence is with yourself, but it's about deciding who you're going to be. You'll have little need to influence yourself after that unless it's in a different area of life, where you want to get a different result. So you choose to be somebody different in that area of life, right? Now, influencing yourself is an ongoing journey of discovery and of growth. It requires you cultivate the mindset and the habits that support your aspirations. Be someone who can achieve those things. And remember that the most profound influence comes from within. Comes within. It's an inside job. And self-influence is the most effective way to get the powerful results that you're looking for. So I'd love to know, are you good at influencing yourself? Do you practice self-influence? Or are you looking outside all the time for something to influence you to achieve the results you want? Or are you trying to get other people to do things that will influence or help you get the results that you want? I really would love to know. So leave me a comment down below and tell me. Oh, excuse me. It's allergy season. Anyway, leave me a comment down below. Let me know whether or not you influence yourself. And if not, what's stopping you? Where are you stuck? Where could you use some help? Leave me a comment down below. Now, if you're new to me, I am Nina Amir. I'm the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I am an author coach and an author, but I'm also a certified high performance coach, as I said, and I'm a transformational coach. I love helping people get from where they are to where they want to go by getting out of their own way. And one of the biggest tools or most effective ways to get out of your own way is to choose to be someone who can take the actions to create whatever it is that matters to you. That's what I love helping people do. So if that's of interest to you, click on the link above and you'll find 3 different ways to work with me. The first is the Inspired Creator Community, which isn't always open, but you can get on the waiting list. It'll be open again as I'm shooting this. It is Memorial Day weekend, and we'll open the doors again to the Inspired Creator Community in mid-August. But you can get on the waiting list. The other 2 ways to work with me are as a certified high performance coach or as a transformational coach. And you can sign up for a free 15-minute little chat, talk with me. The link is up above. We'll just have a little talk and see whether we're a good fit, see what it is you're wanting to work on, and whether I feel that, you're somebody I can help. And again, whether we're a good fit, because we have to be a good fit. And I don't take just any clients. I take the clients that I feel I can help and that I feel we're aligned in some way. So click on the link above and schedule a quick chat with me, and or get on the waiting list for the Inspired Creator Community. And there is no reason for you to struggle alone. There is no reason for you to stay stuck. There are so many ways to get the results you desire. Sometimes you need somebody to help you see your blind spots and see how see what actions you need to take in order to create the change that you desire. But it's all about the personal growth work, isn't it? It's all about who we're being at any certain moment, the choices we're making, whether we're making choices, whether we're taking the actions that create what really matters to us. So if you're ready to create what really matters to you, click on the links above, and I'll talk to you very soon. Until then, go out there and achieve more inspired results.